Hi, how's everyone been doing? I'm Peter, and welcome to my video review of Mortal Kombat 1. Just want to give a bit of history about the game's developer, NetherRealm, behind the Mortal Kombat series. So they made the first Mortal Kombat 1 in 1992, and they've made up to, Mortal Kombat 11, and they've also obviously made recently the Mortal Kombat 1 reboot game as well. They've also made the Injustice series, which features a number of DC characters: Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, a number of characters in a fighting game as well. And that was the Injustice series. So they've made the Mortal Kombat series and the Injustice series as well. They have also made spin-offs as well of Mortal Kombat. One of my favorites is Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. It's very popular. It's a co-op game between Kung Lao and Liu Kang. You team up, and it's a really great game. It was released on PS2. It's a really fun one. Definitely play it if you haven't played it. Just want to talk about the previous game, Mortal Kombat 11. That game is basically what's happened is that Mortal Kombat 1 reboot is a continuation from the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. So to touch on the story, Liu Kang at the end of Mortal Kombat 11 becomes the God of Fire, and in Mortal Kombat 1 reboot, he decides to create his own universe, and this is very interesting because it gives creativity and different approaches to certain characters, different relationships, and just different outcomes. For instance, Sub-Zero and Scorpion are not foes, they are brothers, and they fight alongside each other. Raiden is not, an immortal god of lightning. He is a regular human mortal who's given a lightning amulet, and now he can have the ability to manipulate lightning powers. Rain has a crazy, wand as a magician and can manipulate water powers. Shao Kahn is a general in this one. Instead of having his trademark hammer, he has an axe. So it allows different creativity, different outcomes and relationships to be explored by having this reboot to the universe and certain characters as well. So it's an interesting story and take. It allows a lot of creativity and just different outcomes. So it's interesting. The so that's the story. That's the story of Mortal Kombat 1 reboot. I want to just go through all the different elements of the game that I think is important to Mortal Kombat and important to Mortal Kombat 1 reboot. So I'll be providing game footage. I'll be going through, the gameplay mechanics. I'll be going through, fatalities, of course. I'll be going through what I think of the graphics, what I think makes the game fun, and what I think can be improved. So I just hope you enjoy. Thank you. So, we're going to be talking about the character roster of Mortal Kombat 1. Mortal Kombat 1 features over 20 playable characters, some old school memorable classic characters such as Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Johnny Cage, Sindel, Shang Tsung. I've also got your newer version of characters as well, such as Liu Kang, who's now the God of Fire, and Shao Kahn, who's now known as General Shao. Additionally to this, relatively new characters such as Geras and Kenshi have also made an appearance as well. And then you've got new characters introduced for the first time to the Mortal Kombat series into Mortal Kombat 1. So you've got Nitara and Ashura as well. What I do like about the characters in this game is that they have very diverse playstyles and abilities. Yes, there are some similarities, Kitana and Melina, even though they are sisters. And the costume's slightly different, really, in terms of color and their weapons that they're using. And then the same can be said between Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Reptile. Smoke has got quite a different, look, but it's not that different, Actually, it's very similar. Come to think about it. It looks like Kakashi a bit, doesn't he, from Naruto? So yeah, that's what I do like. I do like the diverse play styles and the character designs for each one as well. Even if there are some, similarities, I think this is really well done. And yeah, I look forward to playing as many characters as possible. So we're just going to go through some of the gameplay mechanics of Mortal Kombat 1 and show you a match between my Liu Kang, which I haven't, learned or anything like that, and General Shao. So as people know, you've got your front punch, back punch, and front kick and back kick, and your throw, and now the new added cameo assist as your basic mechanics for this game. So if you want to do cameo assist, you can see Sonya came out by pressing R1. Let's see if I can do a fireball with Liu Kang. Every character has their own unique special moves as well, on top of the basic mechanics I mentioned. So that also adds some uniqueness to the gameplay. And when you do throws as well, you can also, if you press directional and throw, you can bring in your cameo assist. So my cameo assist is Sonya, as you can see. And you can do different ones as well. If you hold R1 and forward, Sonya will come forward. If I just press R1, she will go in the air, the anti-air, as you can see there. There's also combo breakers present as well in this game that you use to just break out combos when you feel, you need that to break out the combos. It's getting a nuisance. Oh, and there's Fatal Blow. Once you press L2 plus R2 and you're at 30% health, you get this cool special animation attack. Very cool.
Finish him.
Should we do Fatality? Should we do it? Let's see if I can do it. Oh, there you go, Fatality as well. That's just great.
Fatality.
So we have the main menu system here. I'm just going to give a run through of the main menu system. So campaign will feature your single player modes, so your story modes, your invasions, which is a new mode added as single player content, towers as well that returns, and then we have versus, which is your local multiplayer. You can play against a friend, you can play against a computer. You can also take this online as well, whether it's a ranked match or a casual match. And then you have your tournament settings as well, which is fighting against human opponents locally. You've also got your customize, where you can customize your fighter, and you can also customize your cameo as well, your character that comes in to assist your fighter. And then you have learn. Underneath learn, you have your typical practice mode, where you're just able to just practice combos, special moves, any tech you develop. And then we have tutorial modes that will just break down the fundamentals of Mortal Kombat for you. And then you also have fatalities, where you can practice fatalities in this mode as well. And then you've got extras, where you've got shrines and collections. You can spend your coins for certain unlockables as well. And then your settings, of course, as well. Accessibility settings, normal display settings and stuff like that. So there you go, there's the run through of the main menu system. So here we have fatalities. Fatalities in Mortal Kombat, something that's an extremely popular element of Mortal Kombat, and the only fighting game present where you can perform a move that will finish your opponent. They're really highlighted in Mortal Kombat 1 and have been elevated to another level. So just going to give this fatality a go with Sub-Zero.
Fatality. Sub-Zero wins.
I mean, that is just great. It's gory, it's great. The way it's all done, the fatality is spectacular. These will, always be a trademark of Mortal Kombat, and what makes Mortal Kombat unique, that you don't only KO your opponent. If you do wish to, you can completely finish them off, which is very gory. but it's very entertaining and spectacular to look at. So here we have the tutorial mode of Mortal Kombat 1, which breaks down the fundamentals in Mortal Kombat. So we have basics, which covers your movements, attacks, throws, offense, how to start your offense, your defense, all the different types of blocks that you can do. Frame data is even included as well. Combos, different combos for different situations. How you can build pressure, positioning, and challenges as well. So I think this is really well done, and fighting game developers and just fighting games need to have a tutorial mode that will just break down the fundamentals very clearly, and will also have combo challenges, combo trials, combo challenges for your specific characters that you want to learn. Also, on top of that, have character guide strategies as well, character strategy guides. I think all that makes a comprehensive way of learning a character, adding technical depth. Whether you're casual or a pro player or a competitive player, I think you just need to have that there, because then you can explore different avenues. If you wanted to take the game more seriously or be more competitive, you have that option, and you also know what you're actually doing. You know, more importantly. So NetherRealm have done a really good job here, I think. The only thing I would say is just adding, you know, if an addition was added for the character strategy guide. But other than that, it's a great job. So just going to show you guys the story mode. So as you can see, it's divided into different acts. You've got Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, Act 4. And within each act, you have different chapters as well. So I'm currently on Chapter 4, Secrets and Lies. So let's just go straight into it. So playing as Kenshi, who's part of Earthrealm along with Kong Lao and Johnny Cage, and then you can see Shang Tsung, who's part of Outworld. So it's Earthrealm versus Outworld.
I am trying to protect her, not infect her.
So these guys have come to rescue Melina, and you know, this is what's going on at the moment.
Princess, are you all right?
Is it over?
So
yes,
this is how the story works, is where you're always greeted with like cinematic cutscenes, and then then after that you have a fight with the characters as well. That lasts 2 rounds normally.
Princess, what's wrong?
So it's between cinematic cutscenes and then normal, you know, Mortal Kombat 1.
Let me help her before it's too late.
One versus one. You know, something's going on, something's going on. Some transformation. Okay. There's something.
Now do you believe, Earthrealmers?
What do we do?
Keep her occupied. I need time to finish more serum.
Imagine Shang Tsung actually making serum. Like, what's going on?
Or are we winging it? Whatever we do, we can't hurt her. Her?
Well, these guys, yeah, exactly. We need to be worried about themselves. That's what I was thinking.
Princess, we can help you.
Your blood. I smell it.
No, this is gonna be.
This
could be a doozy.
My fingers.
Alright, wish me luck. So I'll be playing as Kenshi, obviously, and I'll be fighting against Melina. Story Melina. Let's see if I can win and progress the story. So as I said, the transition between cutscenes and you know, the fighting, this is the style of story mode. And lots of people do like the story of Mortal Kombat. You know, I know someone, a friend, who just watches it mainly even just for the story itself. So the Mortal Kombat story mode is a great addition to Mortal Kombat. And it's probably one of the best story modes that's actually present in fighting games. You know, in fighting games. I can't think of a story mode that is stronger and more popular. So NetherRealm have done a fantastic Like, great job. We got a fantastic job of that. There we go.
Johnny, Kung Lao, help hold her down. It's now or never, Shang Tsung.
I still can't believe Shang Tsung has a son. Oh wow, he is gone. Wild. Oh! I was not expecting. Wow, I was not expecting that. Wow. If only Shang Tsung could have got there quicker.
Melina! What's happened here, sorcerer?
These men were sent to disrupt your
Yeah,
sister's
that is just
treatment
that's
and
crazy.
scandalize Outworld by revealing her illness.
What? That's totally fake news. Princess, we were...
Ouch. Goro! Oh wow, I haven't seen Goro in ages.
Thank you, Goro. I've no stomach for Earthrealm lies. We should detain the Earthrealmers and the Tarkatan we found outside. At least until the Empress is ready to respond to this incursion.
Agreed.
Yeah, this is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane.
But she must realize that this incident proves Earthrealm's bad faith. We must strike them now to protect ourselves.
Wow, like the worst
No.
reinforcements came
I would
along
not
for
do
them.
this.
The
It must
worst
be a
ones.
misunderstanding.
Who is this? Oh wow! It's Crunchy. I mean Quan Chi.
It is no misunderstanding, Princess. It is a confirmation of my prophecy. Left unchecked, Liu Kang
I haven't seen Quan Chi in
Outworld.
years.
I apologize for not arriving sooner to defend your sister. I am glad she received her treatment.
The princess is safe, but the threat from Earthrealm remains.
Yes.
This is a
Quan
nuts
Chi,
turnaround.
when do you anticipate they will strike?
Soon. Today's events were foretold in the final quatrains of the prophecy.
Then I am right. We must act now,
Wow,
Princess.
so
I
there you
will
have
take
it.
your concerns
That
to the
is
Empress. It is for her to decide.
that really
Rain,
is something.
Tanya, assist me.
Well, that'll be it for the story mode anyway, but hopefully it's demonstrated enough how story mode works, what you'll be introduced to,
What truly happened here,
and in terms of
Sorcerer?
cinematic cutscenes and then the fighting and then progressing the story.
Was happenstance.
So guys, there wraps up my video review of Mortal Kombat 1. I hope you enjoyed it. Just some final words about Mortal Kombat 1. I think it's really fun. It's got amazing graphics. It's very gory with the fatalities. It's got a diverse cast of 20 plus characters with all their unique fighting styles and unique character designs. I think it's done really good. I think NetherRealm have done a really good job on Mortal Kombat 1, and it's just gonna make the competition even harder for, you know, Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8 as well. You know, obviously Street Fighter 6 is out already, but you know, for the, you know, it's like the 3 fighting game kings. So it's, you know, it's interesting times for fighting games, and I think they really delivered a good job. Mortal Kombat 1, only slight improvement maybe would probably be to add like a character like a character strategy guide. I know they have the sort of character specific tutorials for combo challenges and obviously tutorial mode for the fundamentals of Mortal Kombat. I just think that having like a strategy guide and knowing how to exactly apply those moves and those techniques with each specific character as well would be really good as well. So that's the only thing. But apart from that, I think they've done a really smashing job. NetherRealm should be really proud of what they've come out with, and it's given serious competition to Street Fighter series, to Capcom and Namco, Tekken, which I also enjoy as well a lot. So I mean, what content would you like me to bring out or review next? I mean, I've done 2 game reviews so far. I've also done videos where it's been like strategic talk about boss fights and going through that. So just let me know what other kind of games content you want me to release. What did you think of Mortal Kombat? And what did you think of this review? I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you're taking care of yourselves and keeping warm. And see you next time. Bye.